Hi there. Today's episode is on CTR, click-through rate. That is, what should I do so that my target audience sees my ad and clicks on it. Now, once he clicks on it, whether he goes to the web page, he adds the product to the cart, he reads about the product, what he does, it's a different topic. We'll discuss about that sometime later. But what should I, as an advertiser, as a brand owner, do so that I get the attention of my target audience for the first 3-4 seconds in a way that my message, my USP registers, and then they click on the ad. That is click-through rate. Why is it important? Because I pay to my advertisers, whether it could be an individual portal or to Google, depending upon how many clicks I'm getting on the ad. For every click I pay. Now, so that is what cost per click is about. Anyways, that's a different matrix. Now, what should I do? Why do I want the click-through rate to be high? That is, why do I want people to click more on my ad? Because I want them to go to my website and do something. What do I want them to do? Depends upon which part, which stage of the campaign I am in, what stage the product is in, different things. Okay, that differs from product to product. But what should I do so that I get their attention? First thing is, am I targeting the right people? Is my product useful to this lot of people who are seeing the ad? Let's take a product, for example. Let's say earpods. We used to have first earphones, then hands-free, and now we have earpods. Now, my product USP is high battery. That is, I want someone who has high usage to use my earpods. I'm definitely pricing them a little higher because it has a USP and there's a technological development that I've done behind it. Okay. Now, let's say other earpods, general ones, are giving ads in a news portal, and I think, well, they're all my competitors are giving. Why shouldn't I give? Now, here's the trick. The first way to figure out where my ad should be given is we see what are my competitors doing. That is, what are the other players in the category doing. Okay, they're all giving ads in a certain news and they're getting news portal, they're getting clicks, and it's working fine, should work fine for me also. Okay, which page? Mostly the home page, top banner or side banner. Okay, great. Now, is this the correct approach? Not always. Why do I say so? I say so because what is the USP of my product? High battery. They are my competitor in terms of manufacturing the same product. But is my target audience the same? Not really. Somebody who uses a earpod for taking 1 or 2 calls in a day, vis-a-vis somebody who uses it for watching movie on the iPad or tabs or whatever, or laptop, vis-a-vis somebody who's always wearing it, and a sales person in the sales team who's always taking calls back to back. So, for whom is my earpod? For somebody whose usage is long. Long hours of usage. Therefore, I'm saying that charge it once, it goes for 2.5 days or 3 days or whatever I'm promising. Okay, and therefore I'm charging a little more because somebody for whom it will matter most is somebody who doesn't have to charge, because we already have laptops to charge, phones to charge, tabs to charge, everything we are charging, your speakers to charge, and now another new charge, which is your earpods. So the lesser we charge, the better it is. It's for everyone because it is a task we know. 3-4 gadgets almost all of us have. Now when you know the product and you know who will use it, you know that same competitive ad space may not give me the clicks that I want. So which page will give me the clicks? Maybe the page which talks about entertainment, movies, OTT. Maybe the page that talks about sports. All of us watch footballs and not football, cricket or soccer or whatever, tennis and all that. So we often, not all of us watch TV all the time. Okay, so even if it's in the mobile or in your tab or wherever, if you're working, you have your laptop and you have a window open, you're sitting in an office, you can't be doing it all the time. Maybe you're sitting in a cabin or you're sitting in a house, wherever. So we love to be in our space. That's the reason why this category has evolved so much. That's a different topic some other day. But so what exactly am I doing? I realized that space will not give me clicks. Why? Because my product USP does not match with the masses. You cannot make a campaign depending on the niche. And a homepage, my product is a niche. I don't know whether they want it for long term, they will for long hours, they're using it for long hours, and will that convince them to pay more? So a homepage ad always is not for my category, not for my target audience, right? Which page? As I said, entertainment, sports, these pages. Okay. Now that's the first thing. Identifying where do I get my masses. Very important. Where else can I get my masses? YouTube. Now where in YouTube? Maybe gym music. Yeah, maybe meditation music, instrumental meditation. Maybe soft music while you're driving and all of it. Wherever you need a earphone for long hours, that's where my product will work the most. Okay. Now once having analyzed this, which is very different from saying that because my competitors are doing that, I will also do it. I am one among three others. The product is the same, but the utility is different, which makes the target audience different, right? I am somebody who uses it for 5 hours every day, vis-a-vis somebody who uses just for 1 hour at the max for a day. Right? So this is how we have to identify the product and target audience, and then of course everything falls in place. What else do I need to take care of? I have to see that if it's a premium product, what all will I want? My USP being the key message has to come out. Now in a banner space, let's say I'm taking top banner, what is the maximum amount of text I can put in? Hardly anything. It has to look good, and it has to say that it has charged it once and use it for 3 days non-stop, right? Long battery hours. That's the only message that I can give. One communication piece generally gives only one message in the best possible way. We always end up putting one more, but it's the result is best when you just focus on one key message. The reason being, I just have 3 seconds or 4 seconds of attention span. So in that 4 seconds, how much will I register? Firstly, it's an unexpected. Let's say, what is the response rate when you have an unexpected event happening in your life? Very few of us are very prompt. Most of us are taken aback. Most of us think a little bit. Most of us oh, okay, oh, really? Do I want it? So that's something which is human. So you have to, so if you say, marketing has nothing to do with psychology, marketing has a lot of things to do with psychology, because marketing is all about, especially digital, is all about silent marketing, what I say, which is like visionary. You have to see it, understand it, grasp it, and respond. There's nobody who's telling you that, vis-a-vis retail where there's a salesperson who will tell you. Digital, there's no one to tell you. So it is a lot about what are you thinking, how will you respond. So it's little more than as easy as it looks. It's not that easy. The moment you think, start thinking things in that direction, you will realize a lot of the things that have been amiss in the previous campaigns will come out more evidently, and then probably the click-through rate can increase. Of course, as I said, it has to stand out, so you have to see it gels well with definitely with the native ads, like gels well with the website, but it also has to stand out, and the communication has to be loud and clear. I always feel whenever we start a new campaign, what we call a dipstick in your research, that like a pilot test, just do one and just see what the response is. I'm not saying do A/B test. I'm saying identify your target audience, do it in one ad and one place, and see how the response is, and then invest more. You say, okay, I have similar target audience. I've identified my target audience through this pilot experiment, and now I can full on invest my budget. That's a little cautious way of investing budget, especially if you want to invest a lot. Okay, so with that I'm ending, and hope it helps, and do let me know what's next. Thank you.